What's up, guys? Today we're going to be playing a real OKC versus Secret. You'll see when we get into the game. You should just read the title and know who we're playing. But hey, we're good. It's the NBA Cup, I'm pretty sure, and we are locked in. Shooting rounds max. Look at the GOAT on. I'm a baller. Everything like you got that controller. Look, I'm just gonna run over here. Hold up.
Welcome everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA Cup action.
Against
Hall of Famers Doris
my used to be
Burke and
team
Grant Hill.
last year,
Golden
State
Warriors. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Kuminga. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, we've got John Collins. Holmgren is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Butler, and it's Holland in at the 2 spot. And Grant having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value
them to win.
Deep rotation.
Now let's see if I can get to win.
Most of their bench, which is smart.
I got Golden State to win the NBA championship. Let's see if we can get to
Tip-off goes to the Thunder. I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree. He's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue, and heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup, and everyone is tuning in.
Well, I am going for the.
Doesn't have MP on their short list for greatest player of all time. He's earned
for
that
the most.
The skill he plays with, the hardware he's collected, he's got as great a case as any. It's impossible to compare players between eras, but without a doubt, MP has been the best in this era.
Holland gets the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall, and no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed. Is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great.
4 threes.
It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry
in a minute
and
and 14 seconds.
Tonight. Guys.
Allie, thank you. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Now here's Curry. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game.
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Steph, an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
No way I missed it wide open.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Inside, here's Kuminga. Kuminga throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Holland for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The three from Curry.
This season.
Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game.
that.
Here's Kuminga for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Kuminga's got his second bucket on the night.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Curry. The three is up. Collins with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 9.
Kobe.
Collins for three. And another three from Oklahoma City.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Podziemski. 17 points in his last outing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Kobe.
Holland for three. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Wow, their opponent is doing it.
Jaden, you'll never believe it. You know the NBA games? What's your highest score in the NBA games? In the NBA game. Yo, do not kick him. He's gonna play COD with me after this game. I beat the world record. I got 101. Yeah, and guess what? My power went out right before I finished the game. Like all my life, it did.
Tremendous job spacing the floor.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league.
Yo, and also, when I was playing against Golden State. The team I played before, I got this
He was
season.
BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively, but maybe his best attribute.
Like, this is insane. Yo, Knox, I'll get on COD right after this game.
Competitor.
They're gonna bench me soon, so it won't take that long.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. It's an 18-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club
Yo.
in the clash of the Titans last year.
Spurs lost.
Sweeping the season series. All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout.
The Spurs lost. Man. Hey, give me hell yeah.
And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Absolute dog shit.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Claxton. Toppin comes in for Moody. Houston, he's checked in for Podziemski. And Morgan subbed in for Stephen Curry. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Morgan. And he jams it home with authority.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Holland. Kuminga pulls it in.
And it didn't fall.
Hello?
It was still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the
I
right
have to
play
guard
and
Stephen
fail to
Curry.
move forward. You just have to stay with it here.
Warrior substitution, number 12.
Dude, remember that one time someone passed out by guard Stephen Curry? Huh. Me?
16 seconds
Oh.
left in the first quarter.
You're gay. I'm gay. I'm kidding.
Here's Barnett. Pass to Houston. 4-3. The shot, no good. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Oklahoma City
Give me a
ahead,
kiss.
up 19. Quarter number.
Shh. Can't touch this darn
We
or
welcome you
her
back
darn.
to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left
I've
to play.
scored
This one
11
has been
threes
one-sided
in
so
one
far.
quarter.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point
Let
land.
it fly.
And the other thing
Let it
that's
shrivel
working
up,
for them
Bidden
tonight,
Doc.
getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Cason Wallace out there with Holland. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Stewart in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up.
Yo,
with
I cannot
Allen.
wait for basketball
Hey guys, Ray
season.
Man in their last game against the Magic was
I've
tremendous.
been running
He
a
had
lot.
65 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim,
Lenny.
and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Back to Toppin. Shot clock at 5. For 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Houston. Lets a 3 fly. The Thunder pull it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Holland. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. The story today from Boston Nation as the Celtics already have been altering the roster. They had a player on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. Oklahoma City, #1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Back to Curry. They need this. Holland with a rebound. Oklahoma City has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep.
That was crazy clean.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Curry looking it over. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Claxton. Here he goes. And Claxton throws it down.
How about the power on that drive by Nick Claxton? That sends a message.
Holland for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal #1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Holland for 3. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Curry passes to Toppin. Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. Launches it from deep. Tipped. Lays out. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Stewart, he's checked in for Williams. And Golden State also making a switch. Kuminga's checked in. Six on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. He buries it from 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Again! What an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now here's Curry. Tightly guarded. Driving in. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Thunder delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
She made it. I don't know, dude. Dude, you know how like no one like makes in, you know how no one makes in the half court shot for 10,000? Someone just did.
Hello and welcome. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get at
You know how nobody makes the half court shot for 10,000?
Our IT guy.
Someone just did. First try.
There's no way I'm after Ernie. Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Thunder.
Everything they touch on the offense.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Moody in at the 3.
Ideally, you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
And he makes all 3. Holland for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Moody. From the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
3-pointer. Holland.
doing your job. Gather in the back seat of the car. Can you lift the whole thing to bring him in? It's real heavy. Okay.
No one's home.
I know I gotta get my fire stick and all that stuff real quick.
Can't hit. And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 41%. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Pulls it. Another bucket. Wow.
And that's
It's free, I think.
He is unconscious. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Curry for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Holland gets the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The Warriors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Mooney. Pass to Pajimski. He tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Holland for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hits the trifecta.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Holland for 3. Good! Another from 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. From behind the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Outside Curry from the wing. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Holland for 3. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And Claxton gets the bucket.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Holland for 3. Good! Another from three.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. It's Pajemski on the wing. Butler covering. Now here's Pajemski. Defense is right there. Can't get it to fall. 1:03 left in the third. Holland can't hit. Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Moody misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holland for three. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Holland. Moody defends. Takes a three. Good! Another from three.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Cason Wallace, also Holland out there, and it's Baldwin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Wallace's shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
To the left side wing. Here's Morgan. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Holland for three. And Toppin pulls it down. And the Warriors shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Stewart, the pass to Toppin. Jacks up a three. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Holland for three. And again for three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. A nice shot by Houston. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Here's Holland. Fires the three. Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. Here's Morgan. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holland's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep. Connects again from distance.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Outside Pajemski. Outside Moody. Pass to Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires from deep. Another one falls. Amazing.
I mean, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Yeah, and he's passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points. Oh, my. I mean, that has stood since 1962.
A scintillating performance by MP, and we've got a chance to hear what he has to say. Nicely said by MP. I think we all thought Wilt's record was completely out of reach in the modern game.
Well, MP proved us all wrong. Truly a once-in-a-lifetime talent.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The 3 from Curry. The Thunder with the rebound. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room.
2 minutes.
And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-7 run. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rain Man.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And for the Thunder, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Holland for 3. Claxton with a rebound. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. On the attack, Curry. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Holland. The 3-ball. No good. Now here's Moody. Defense right on it. The 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3.
The threes keep coming in the illustrious career of one Mr. Stephen Curry.
Holland for 3. That one no good. And here's Pachemski. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that about...
Did one of the most incredible things anyone has ever done in the history of professional sports.
It's true.
When you see something like that, or when you do something like that, it's hard to describe it in anything other than cliche. which had me thinking, athletes sometimes describe nights like tonight as, the hoop being bigger, appearing bigger than usual. Is that actually true? Or is it just a phrase that gets thrown around to try and describe the indescribable?
Great question, Bettina. For me, it's just an expression, but there is definitely something magical that happens on a night like tonight. When you have thousands of people all wanting the same thing, I don't know. I mean, it's like the universe responds when that many people want it so badly. It affected the outcome of my shots, as y'all saw. I could score 100 points, and that was evident on a night like tonight, and 100%. I felt it in every moment. This was great. Thank you, Bettina. Joe.
Where does breaking this record rank as far as your career accomplishments?
Where do you think it ranks, Joe? I just broke the most impossible record in professional sports.
I don't know. I'm not you.
So when's the last time you seen someone score 100 points?
I've never seen it, obviously.
Okay, so that should tell you how high it ranks, right? So what do you want me to do? You want me to create a PowerPoint presentation on my list of accomplishments and then give them a score? I give them a 4, Joe. What does that do for you?
So 4 out of 5 stars, then?
Come on, Joe. I don't ask a lot. Okay? Just think about what you're saying before you say it. All right, I'm gonna ask you a question now. If you were named the best reporter to ever live, should I ask you where that ranks on your list of accomplishments?
So number 1, then. Okay.
Thanks, Joe. Next question.
Never thought I'd see someone score over 100
Eloquent
points.
as always, MP.
Unbelievable,
Keep
man.
giving them reasons to root for you.
Triple digits? You really did it. I can't believe it.